In today's modern world, there's still plenty of reason for your kids to go camping. That's right. There's a lot of reasons in today's world to just stay at home and enjoy all the modern comforts that we have. And especially with kids these days, it's even harder to get them to look up from their devices and actually see the world around them. Which is why I think it's still vitally important, even in today's world of all the modern comforts and high-tech life that we have, it's still important to disconnect from it all and take your kids camping. How's it going, guys? And welcome to another episode of Coffee Talk. My name is Chad, and this is the Hopeful Homestead. One of the things I feel compelled to talk about recently is the concept of camping and of enjoying the outdoors, making memories in the great outdoors under God's creation. Just being able to utilize what God gave us as a way to be able to just disconnect and recenter ourselves in this crazy world. Jesus himself did it, escaping into the wilderness to fast and pray for 40 days, and that's what he viewed as a way to really bring him closer to his Father. And so if Jesus himself did it, then who are we to think that that won't be beneficial to us, right? Going out into nature and just spending some time disconnected from everything we got to deal with. That's why I think even in today's world where high-tech distraction is rampant and abundant, from a young age with your kids, bring them out into the wilderness, bring them into the great outdoors, and have them enjoy and appreciate from a young age the whole entire concept of camping. Because in the end, camping teaches us a couple of things. It teaches us about the modern amenities we have and why they're truly wonderful. It gives us perspective. Because yeah, you're roughing it when you're out and sleeping in a tent or in a sleeping bag on the ground, or if you're in a cabin like this, you put in the effort to build one of these things and bring it with you, then that's a way to camp. It's still, in a lot of ways, roughing it. You don't have a bathroom, you got to be able to use a bucket with a toilet seat on it, and all kinds of things that make you appreciate the modern comforts of our modern lives. And that's one benefit of camping, is it does do that for you. But at the same time, it also provides an unfiltered and totally raw and beautiful way to connect with God's creation, with the beauty that surrounds us all the time, getting out into nature, getting away from all the smells and noises of being in suburbia or city life, and just being able to appreciate what God created in its raw form. And that is truly beneficial to us. I know for me, just going for a walk outside in a place that's beautiful where I don't have to hear the noises or smell the smells of other people, it really does recenter me. And that's part of the main motivation for my wife and I with wanting to build this homestead out here, what we're calling the Hopeful Homestead, is we want to bring a little bit of that into our own home life to where we can go outside of our house and sit on our front porch and feel that way a little bit. And I know certainly for me, escaping from our rental house in the suburbia where we are right now and coming out here to our property, even though we don't have a home here yet, I really do love coming out here to disconnect from everything and be out in the great outdoors. It's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. And there's no better way than to fully experience that than by camping. And making sure that your kids have an appreciation for that from a young age and really begin to look forward to the next camping trip and being able to go do interesting things, go on hikes, look for flowers, spot animals, do some stargazing at night, appreciate the different types of fire you can build with different types of stacking techniques for the wood, all that kind of stuff that's like age-old, commonplace things from yesteryear, but a lot of modern kids these days don't have an appreciation or even awareness of a lot of that. For me, I think as husbands and fathers, it's on us, because really, by nature, we're the ones that carry the torch mostly. Yeah, there's exceptions to every rule, but we're the ones that carry the torch mostly in terms of wanting to preserve the specialness, the uniqueness of what camping is. And so, to all the husbands and dads out there, consider taking your family on a camping trip this summer. Maybe in the fall when it's crisp and chilly out. No better time than that. Bring your family to the great outdoors. Take your little kids out. Don't be afraid to go out and enjoy what God created for you to enjoy. And in the end, your kids will be better for it. That's going to do it for today's video. Just wanted to make another quick little video touching on the subject of why I'm really starting to feel an important emphasis on camping and being in the great outdoors. And I'm going to try to make it a center point of my life here as we're hopefully going to be moving into our new home that we're building out here on the property and starting our homestead life. I want to make sure I'm keeping an emphasis on really enjoying the great outdoors and camping with my family. So thanks for being here, and if you haven't subscribed already, please consider sticking around and doing so. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching all the way through if you did, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Again, my name is Chad, and this is the Hopeful Homestead.